You. Last night, boy, did we hear from you. We asked a question and we were eager to hear the answer because, things can go a lot of different directions. We wanted to know what makes a person an Oregonian. We know that Nick Kristof is out of the governor's race because the Secretary of State's office does not consider him to have been an Oregonian long enough to run for governor. He disagrees, saying his roots go deep in the state, but we wanted to hear from you. If you live in Oregon, do you consider yourself an Oregonian? And when did you reach that point? Here are some of the responses we got. A lot of people mentioned the weather. Kira said, do not carry an umbrella, build a fire at the beach in the rain, and wear a tank top in 53-degree weather. And Bruce said, I think you can be considered an Oregonian when you live here through 3 winters, maybe 2 if they're bad. In fact, a few said, you've got to wait until you don't even notice the weather. We got these voicemails.
At that time, there was a thing going around that Native Oregonians had webs between their toes because it rained a lot more than it rains now. And one day I had to go to the bank. I was halfway back to my car before I realized I was getting wet. Didn't even notice it was raining. I think that's part of being an Oregonian.
You are not a true Oregonian until your feet start to have webs.
Amen to that one. Some of you have mentioned places to travel. Janice said, you're an Oregonian if you've traveled Oregon all the way to Ontario, been to Rome, Oregon, and been to Lakeview, the farthest corners of eastern Oregon. And Lynn mentioned the coast.
Hi, my name is Lynn, and you become a real Oregonian by getting baptized by the spray at Depot Bay.
I love that. But for some, it's as simple as where you were born.
My name is George Baker. I live in Toledo, Oregon. I was born in Silverton, Oregon in April 1942. I've never lived anywhere else, so the acronym SNOB, which stands for Society of Native Oregon Born.
Although if you read it, it says snob. I'm just saying. But a lot of you said it's harder to pin down what makes you an Oregonian is how you relate with our state. Megan said to be an Oregonian, you need to live here, interact with a variety of people that also reside here as well, pay taxes, explore our state and the history, not just the touristy stuff, and to vote in our elections if you're able. And there may be a few things that unite most Oregonians. Rod seemed to sum it up well. A true Oregonian is someone who does not want to pump their own gas. And finally, Steve writes in, to become a true Oregonian, you must do 3 things. Drink a bottle of whiskey in 1 drink. By the way, don't try that. Wrestle a cougar. Don't try that either. 3rd one, you can decide on your own. Make love to a pioneer woman. Tell us what you think makes someone an Oregonian. And hey, we don't want to forget Washington. What makes someone a Washingtonian? What makes Washingtonians different than Oregonians? You can email us, find us on social media, or give us a call and leave us a voicemail.